All right, welcome everybody. Today's video, we're gonna come down and try to take a look at something I've been down to. I think this is my 5th time here. We're just down by, we're pretty close to the Chao Phraya River, and we're down by the port and everything down here in the Rama 3 Klong Toi area. And we're right next to, I think it's called the Bang Manao Canal, which is like the Lemon Canal. And anyway, we're gonna come down and we're gonna check out one of like a really hidden gems here in Bangkok. It's an Ayutthaya temple that's built down here in this area, and most people don't even know about it, even the locals here. It's just kind of hidden away in this little neighborhood. And we're going to check out Wat Chong Nonsi temple. And the reason I come down here is one of my viewers recommended coming down here and taking a look at it because it has some existing Ayutthaya era murals still on the walls of the old ordination hall, or the Ubosot. So anyway, I'm excited and I hope we can get in. Today is Makha Bucha Day, which is a Buddha holiday, and it's supposed to be open on only like the special Buddha holidays. So we're going to take a look. Okay, so here is the old hall, and it just kind of nestled in this little community here. You can see over there, there's the residence for the monks, and you can see it's got all the earmarks of the Ayutthaya temples. We'll take a look at it here in a bit. And then over here, this is the new hall, and it's only open for special holidays. Let's look at it really quick, and then we'll see about this little ordination hall. Okay, so here is this hall, and it is locked up, and you can see it's kind of unkempt. There's leaves and stuff like that that haven't been raked up. Stick my camera through the gate here. You can see the styling. This is a new construction here. It has the little courtyard, and then it has like the naga on the rails and all of that. I would really like to be able to see inside of that, but it's locked up. Now I kind of think of this as like the ghost temple because it's always closed whenever I come over. And then back over that way, that goes into the neighborhood. All around, those are just people's houses and all of that. And it's not too far from Sukhumvit. Sukhumvit, Rama 3, all of that is right over here. Okay, now let's go look at that hall, and hopefully the monk will be able to open it up for us. It has a lot of these little old chetties, and some of them are in pretty terrible shape just because they're so old. But this guy over here got the monk, and the monk is going to open it up for us. You can see these chetties. Some of them are pretty cool construction. That one there has all the little notches for all the little Buddha, but they're not in it. They've probably been stolen also. Which down here, I mean, it's a shame. These are like hidden little temples, and these people a lot of times will steal it to go sell the amulets for drugs and stuff like that. Just the normal things that you see, which it's a shame. And you can see the existing wall here. That's the old wall, and it's almost completely gone. There's just a little bit left of it. And then the arch gates when you come in. And you can see how this is constructed. So this is late Ayutthaya style. So 1700s is when this was designed. And I don't know if it was built on an existing temple or what. I don't know a whole lot about the history. I was trying to find some online. I haven't been able to find a whole lot. But if I research and I find anything more, I'll put it in the description. You can see how the side is just the white plaster. Yeah, this is in fantastic shape. When I came over here last time, and the times before, they had scaffolding up. So they've actually finished the remodeling that they were doing right here on the back. And there's the chetty. So they had the scaffolding up right here all along this. And you can see this is like new tiling and all of that across the bottom. And they were redoing something up here on the back end of this. I'll put some pictures of the old time I came here, probably at the end of the video. And then we just have this little chetty here. You can see the old ordination stones and all that. Okay, let's go inside now. Hopefully he'll have it open for us. But you can see here just how weathered these are. Yeah, this is really neat. All right, so let's go inside here and take a look. The monk finally got it open. So here it is. I've been trying to get in here for a long time. And this is why I wanted to come in here. Because of these murals. Yeah, one of my viewers told me about this, and since he told me about it, I've been trying to get in here. And this is my 5th time coming here, and it's been locked up every time. Okay, so you can see here, here's the main Buddha. And there was a little bit of the murals behind on that far wall, but they're remodeling all of this. And when I came here last time, some people that live next to the temple said that they're not opening up anymore because some people came in here and stole some of the Buddhas. And so they've been keeping it locked up. But they finished the renovation on the backside, and now they're just doing the renovation in here. So the special thing about this temple is this is a Bangkok temple, but these are Ayutthaya era murals. They're in pretty terrible shape, but there's still a little bit remaining. You can see the elephant there, and you can see some of the buildings. You can see the little like Buddha shrine being moved on the, has the little chariot underneath it and some more elephants. Yeah, anything down here is completely gone. It's just the murals up on top that are still remaining. And there's no way to, renovate this. They just will paint over it. So a lot of these old temples, they come in here and they just paint the walls white, and all these historic murals are gone forever. This in here, this mural on this wall is still in really good shape, up above like 6 foot. But you can see here, let's take a closer look here, if you can see that. You can see the jagged lines, which you see that a lot, that separates the different panels on the Ayutthaya murals. You see up there are lots of elephants. You have people riding horses with spears. Yeah, this is a real treat today. Now I came down here because it is Makha Bucha day, and they're supposed to have a lot of these temples open, but this one was still closed, and there was actually a monk that I could talk to today, and he was nice enough to open it. He said, hurry up if you want to look inside. So here we are. And then here's this last mural here. So that's like the giant that steals the moon right there on the top of that like lotus bud shelf. And a lot of times you'll see this with like the goddess of the earth. I don't know if that's her up there flooding the world, because this kind of looks like waves over here. Oh, but that's fantastic. And then it has like a little breezeway up top. It still has the teak wood in the ceiling. Now, I don't know the age of this Buddha or any of these others here. There's not a lot of information about this temple. And if you look at the windows, these are quite a bit different than what you see. So there's 2 windows on each side, and then just 1 door coming in. But you see it kind of has like the lotus bud at the top, but then they did a different arch over the top of the windows. Yeah, this is really fantastic. It's just so plain in here. It just has the tile floor, and this is where the monks will come over here and do like the morning ceremony, but they keep it all locked up to where the public generally can't get in here. Okay, so the monk here, he did tell me that this big Buddha is 400 years old. And all the ones that they stole were up on the little shelf up there. All around here, they had all those little tiny Buddhas that you will see. And they're the ones that are like really sacred. And you can see a few that are still up there, but they stole a lot. He doesn't even know how many, but there was those little images all around. And there's a couple above the door, but they stole all of them. They're easy to pack off, and then they sell them online to people. You can see a little bit more above the back door. So it has a front and a back entrance. And then over here, a lot of times, this will be like the Buddha with the Bodhi tree. But it's built quite a bit different. You see how it has those like little shelves up there. It's a little bit different construction. And that's the other little temple building here. It's like a assembly hall. You see the styling has like kind of a little bit of a Chinese influence to it. Probably from around Rama II, Rama III era, whenever he was in charge of Thailand. So you can see the front end of this building. And it does need a whole lot more work. I mean, that wood and everything is starting to really deteriorate. Now the guy actually, I thought that there was only like 1 or 2 monks, but he says there's actually 7 monks in residence here. All right, that was pretty neat. And then here's the gate. So you can see they've reinforced the gate to keep it from collapsing, the little archway entrance. We got the local little temple cats. Got a little tiny kitten. Wants to play. You get a spur? Alright guys, that's going to finish up a pretty quick little video over here. I was excited to be able to get inside of there. Like I said before, this is like the 5th time I've came down here just to see inside of this temple at the Murals. To some it's probably not exciting, but it's a lot of fun for me, and that's why I do videos like this, is I just like to see a little bit of the history of a lot of this. I mean, in Thailand, you know, the history is kind of vague in a lot of cases. What I do is I go to these temples and I show it because most of the history goes through the temples. All the buildings were made out of wood, so, you know, in 50 years or whatever, the buildings are completely gone. The only ones that you can still see remaining are the brick buildings that are mostly the temples. So I come to these and I like to learn a little bit about it and, you know, just kind of explore a bit. And that's why I focus on a lot of these old temples. And it's just kind of interesting to me. So anyway, if you do enjoy it, definitely smash the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. This is what I do. I just go and I show you things that I see and tell you a little bit about what I know. And I go all over the place. I'm not where most YouTubers are, obviously. I don't think anybody's ever came down here and did a video of this temple. If they did, then good for them. And anyway, to me, it was pretty cool. So if you like that, then subscribe and leave me a comment, and definitely smash the like button if you want. And tell me a little bit about this. If you know more than I do about it, tell me. I would be really interested to learn a little bit more. And you can tell me that in a comment. So from over here in Klong Toi in Bangkok, over here at Wat Chong Nonsi, remember guys, life is a journey. Until next time, enjoy.